New at 10, COVID-19 cases in the RGV are spiking, but so are those in neighboring border towns of Reynosa and Matamoros. CBS 4's Sydney Hernandez spoke to experts to see if they're connected.
Reynosa, which borders McAllen, is the city with the most COVID-19 cases in the entire state of Tamaulipas. Matamoros, which borders Brownsville, has the second highest number of cases.
I have a friend who works in Reynosa. He's a physician, and I've asked him to send me some rosters. The hospitals are booked solid.
Dr. Ivan Melendez treats COVID-19 patients in Hidalgo County.
There is a big problem south of the border with this particular disease. I do believe that there has been a very effective minimization or diminishing people coming over from Mexico over here and us going over to Mexico.
Right now, there is still a non-essential travel ban to and from Mexico, meaning no one should be going unless it's necessary. But it doesn't seem that people are listening.
Considering that there are travel restrictions, people just don't seem to take them very seriously.
Philip Barrera is a CBP officer and says traffic is down, but there doesn't seem to be much enforcement in Mexico.
From what we understand, they have some sort of checkpoints, but they're done on a random basis. And again, this is hearsay. This is pretty much what we hear from the traveling public. They're not there all the time. So obviously, people take advantage of that. And when they're not enforcing it is when people head into Mexico.
Barrera says pedestrian traffic has gone down about 35% and vehicles down 50%. But there is no evidence of the impact on the spread.
If the restrictions in Mexico would be enforced like they initially planned, that would probably put a stop or at least lower the amount of people going into Mexico.
With Hidalgo County recording its largest single-day cases with 373 people testing positive, and Reynosa also reporting a record high, doctors say because the countries do not share COVID-19 data, it's hard to tell if they are connected.
Those people that have infected our population or have brought it over from Mexico is unknowns to me.
The mayor of Reynosa, Dr. Maki Ortiz, said in a translated post, our municipality is also asking that the people of the United States do not cross our city unless they have essential activities. Reporting on the Texas-Mexico border with complete Valley coverage, Sydney Hernandez, CBS 4 Valley at 10.
This week, all non-essential businesses in Reynosa are reclosing their doors. According to Mayor Ortiz, the non-essential travel ban remains in effect until July 21st.